right, guys, here we go. Back in action tonight in the 203 Truck Series at Kansas. Your pole sitter there, Billy Van Meter for Chaos Motorsports. The 2 going to Rafe over there for Broken Axle Motorsports. The 3 of Justin Smolden, your title sponsor. In the 203, Open Wheel Mafia choicing Esports, number 3 spot. Here tonight, Brandon Parks in the 4 for Next Level Racers, the owner and operator over there. The 5 of Andrew out here tonight in Irwin Motorsports. The 6 going to Cole Howard in the H&H Racing choicing Esports, number 6 spot. 7, the owner and operator of Broken Axle Motorsports, Anthony Monroe. The 8 of Craig out here tonight racing for Next Level Racers. The 9 of Adam Herr, also part of that Next Level Racers team. The 10 of John Wayne, the Sheriff, coming in hot tonight in the Mid-South Division. The 11, well, to Robert Ballard Jr. over there at Broken Axle Motorsports and Unknown Paints and Hillbilly Flannel Co. on the side of that machine here tonight. So that is that. We'll take a look here at some of the conditions. 70 degrees here tonight in Kansas, 28% humidity, overcast, and 4-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Justin Smolden and everybody over at 203 for being the title sponsor. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. All right, so that's the breakdown here tonight of what we got out here on the track. It's a tight-knit field here tonight. Looks like we got 12 guys, 11 guys out here on the property tonight. So they should be able to put on quite a good show here with the boys that showed up tonight. We got Billy Van Meter, Rafe, Smolden, Parks, Andrew, Cole, Monroe, Craig, Herr, Wayne, and Robert Ballard Jr. here. Had a couple guys using the drop tonight. As you'll see right now, these guys are ready to get out here and hit the track. Base car is getting ready to roll off. Billy Van Meter getting ready to go out here with them. See if we can get the gap to work up on the ticker here tonight. Looks like she's going to work, so we'll see if it holds up. Billy Van Meter there in the 23. Rafe on the outside of him in the 18. Top Hat Brakes. Capsule Time LLC W614 setup machine. There's the 203. There's Brandon Parks back there tonight. And the Elite Performance Coca-Cola condoms. Trojan condoms, excuse me. Make sure we clarify that. Little Caesars on board there and all the other great sponsors that make it possible for his team. As we get ready to fire them off here this time by. I'm pretty sure it's like that, but I just want to make sure. There we go. Never know with these big tracks how long they're going to make them go around. So, Billy Van Meter and Rafe, front row. Getting ready to let them loose here tonight. Blimp cam right here, giving you a little breakdown of the race here. Watch it from that cam shot. Good restart right there for Billy Van Meter. He remembered where the rest of the class was as he's out to a great start. Brandon Parks and the boys choked up right there a little bit, trying to get themselves clear in the traffic. As we're single file their way back through 7 right now. Billy Van Meter, the guy out front. We'll drop the camera back down here in just a second and get back on that feature cam. The 31 of Craig on the high side. The 5 of the Monster Energy of Andrew down low right now. Your leader, Billy Van Meter. There's the 2 of the 203. There's Rafe back there. Brandon Parks in the 28 and Cole Howard. Already with a little bit of nose damage there as you see it back in the back there. Craig and the boys trying to work their way up through the field. It's the Next Level Racer, Brandon Parks. Now up to the number 4 spot. As these guys are digging 3 wide. Van Meter off pace and off the top of the track there. Billy Van Meter looking to maybe save some fuel here and save some tires. And the boys back there in the back are also trying to do the same thing here. Anthony Monroe trying to do a little saving of his own here. But Justin Smolden out front in the 203, the 18 right behind him. Cole Howard in the 3, Andrew back there in the 4, Brandon Parks in the 5, Craig, Billy Van Meter in the 7, Robert, Adam Herr back here, side by side, John Wayne and Adam Herr, and Anthony Monroe in the 82. Working tonight, you love to see it, Jesse. We appreciate you stopping in and watching the broadcast as always, man. The 203 of Justin Smolden out front, 3 of 30 in the books here tonight. Rafe right there in that number 2 spot. Cole Howard in the 3. Andrew now into the 4, and Brandon Parks working his way closer to the back here as he's trying to maybe save a little fuel and a little bit of tire game there. Cole Howard able to make the pass. He's now into the number 2 and the 18 of Rafe back there in the number 3 spot. Craig right now trying to get caught up with his teammate. He found him there. And here comes Robert Ballard Jr. to the inside. The Unknown Paints Hillbilly Flannel Co. driver Robert Ballard Jr. looking to go to the high side here early, and he'll make the pass on Brandon Parks. Robert Ballard Jr. now up 6 spots from qualifying. He's now in the P5 spot. Robert Ballard Jr., great work, buddy. Back up front is the 203, your leader. Cole Howard in the 2, Rafe in the 3, Andrew in the 4. Robert Ballard Jr. is digging back there. Brandon Parks back there in the 6, Craig in the 7. Van Meter in the 8, John Wayne in the 9, Adam Herr in the 10, and Anthony Monroe in that Backwoods Vacation Capsule with Time Machine cruising in that number 11 spot. But right now, it's a great battle up front with 25 laps left to go here at Kansas. The 203 driver, Justin Smolden. Choice Inc. Esports guy himself, your leader here tonight. Cole Howard back there in that number 2 spot. He's trying to find something. Rafe in the 3. And Andrew, he's in the 4, but your big mover, the Hillbilly Flannel Co. driver, Robert Ballard Jr. Can't say enough great things about the guy. He's already up 6 spots. He's got that 32 on a rail here tonight. Brandon Parks back there. He's cruising into P6. John Wayne into the 7 as he's able to make the pass on Van Meter. Craig, Adam, and Anthony Monroe all in cruise control mode here tonight. Justin Smolden, 24 laps left to go. Fuel strategy coming into play for the guys in the back. Justin Smolden, your leader. Cole Howard in that number 2 in the Jose's Mexican Restaurant Machine. Rafe back there in the top hat brakes. And Andrew in that Monster Energy. He's in the number 4 spot. But Robert Ballard Jr. in the 5 still. Parks in the 6. John Wayne in the 7. Van Meter in the 8 right now. Craig in the 9. Adam. And there is Anthony Monroe. And they're all saving fuel here tonight. Back up to the front here. We'll go to the capsule with TimeLLC.com. Gearbox camming. Take a look at that shot. Coming right at you. Cole Howard. Cole Howard closing that gap. Step by step right there. Rafe and the boys trying to find them some spots. Van Meter looking to pass Craig there. He will move up to the 8th spot. Brandon Parks still now in the 7 as he's digging closer and closer to John Wayne. John Wayne, the sheriff, now into the number 6 spot. He's up 4 spots from where he qualified. So 20 laps left to go here tonight. Some of the big dogs are in the back right now. We'll see if they're going to move their way to the front. The 203 of Justin Smolden trying to hold off his teammate. Cole Howard. Choice Inc. Esports 1-2 right now. Rafe up there in the 3. Andrew in the 4. Robert Ballard Jr. in that number 5 spot still. John Wayne in the 6. Brandon Parks there in the 7. Craig able to back down just a little bit here, and there's Anthony Monroe also going to the bottom side. Craig trying to save some fuel here tonight right now. 203 coming into pit right now. Cole Howard now your leader. Rafe into 2. Smolden coming down. He's going to go down the pit road here. Andrew right there behind him. Robert Ballard Jr., he's going to go ahead and stay out also. John Wayne, yeah, it looks like he's going to stay out. And so will Parks. But right now, Cole Howard is your leader as he catches up to some of the lap traffic here. Anthony Monroe 1 lap down right now. 52 going to go ahead and call it into the pits there. That could have been real bad. Rafe now coming into the pits, and so is Cole Howard. Rafe was your leader for a hot second. Cole Howard there coming out, and John Wayne in the 11. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take a lap led around Kansas here tonight with 18 to go. The sheriff out front. And that number 11. Adam Hurd and the boys passing Van Meter back here. There's Anthony Monroe and Justin Smolden. Robert Ballard Jr. working his way out of the pits also. Blend line, definitely a huge thing here. But right now, Rafe in the pits as they're trying to find their way around. Brandon Parks in that P3 spot. Fuel cycling, definitely going to be so crucial here. Rafe there also. Craig and Adam. Cole and Van Meter. All still out right now. The cream rising to the top. Anthony Monroe still out there also as Cole Howard and the boys trying to find their way home. Justin Smolden, Andrew, and Robert Ballard Jr. out of the pits, and John Wayne coming in to get some service, and here comes Brandon Parks. Brandon going to have to come in right now. Van Meter going to go ahead and stay out a little bit longer. Rafe going to stay out. Cole Howard and Anthony Monroe still staying out right now. Justin Smolden now up to the number 5 spot as he tries to come back around. We'll see if Billy Van Meter's able to go one more time around here as he's going to try to only have to stop once here, is what it looks like the strategy for him is going to be. Rafe now your leader there. Billy Van Meter looking to go one more time around here. Anthony Monroe still out right now as Anthony's going to have to come down pit road, unfortunately for him, and he is coming in hot, and that may have cost him right there. Whoa, he was coming in hot. Looks like that is that. Rafe right now your leader. Smolden there in the 2. Van Meter still in the 3 spot right now. That clutch is working good for him tonight. Cole Howard there doing his thing. Andrew, Robert, and Anthony Monroe coming to that 82. Backwoods Vacation Capsule with Time, LLC.com machine in the pits. But Justin Smolden in that number 2 spot right now. Trying to chase the boys down. Rafe is the leader. Smolden up there in the mix also, trying to work their way around. Pit cycles are at a premium here right now. Rafe out front in the 18, Top Hat Brakes, Capsule of Time, LLC.com. W Energy on the side of that thing. They're Smolden on the outside. They're trying to work their way up and around right now as they're trying to only have to pit once. Cole Howard back there in that number 3 spot. Andrew in the 4. And Robert Ballard Jr. now up to the 5. And a lot of racing going on in the back here. Brandon Parks and his teammate. Here comes Billy Van Meter out of the pits. He is still rolling here. The 23 going after it. As you see, Rafe the leader. Smolden in the 2. Cole Howard in the 3. Or excuse me, Cole in the 4. Already a lap down all the way back to Robert Ballard Jr., but that'll change here. Next set of pit stops. 12 laps left to go here in Kansas. Rafe, your leader. In the Capsule of Time, LLC.com machine. Smolden in 2 for Choice Inc. Esports. Andrew in the 3 for the Monster Energy. Cole Howard back there in the 4 for the Mexican restaurant. Jose's Authentic Mexican Restaurant. Robert Ballard Jr. there, Craig and Parks. There's Van Meter in the 8, the 9 of Adam Hurd, John Wayne in the 10, and Anthony Monroe cruising back there in the number 11 spot. Speaking of the 11, there's the 11 with 11 laps to go, Anthony Monroe. Now going to the high side here as he's trying to dig hard. Moving himself up to the number 10 spot. Rafe out front still, Smolden in the 2. Craig looking to get his lap back here as he'll try to work his way back through. Justin Smolden in the 2, Andrew in the 3, Cole in the 4. Robert Ballard Jr. in the 5, and the 6 of Craig. With 10 laps left to go here at Kansas. The 18, the young man out of Montana. Can he hang on for the win here tonight? He's got a nice size lead here on the 203. He's just got to keep it smooth. We got the Indy cars coming up next at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So if you're like the Indy cars, you're going to like that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube video if you haven't already, man. Go check them out. We appreciate you guys. All right, Rafe right now. The man out front. 9 laps left to go here at Kansas. Smolden in the 2. Andrew in the 3. Cole Howard back there in the 4. Robert Ballard Jr. in the 5 right now. He's still your big mover, folks. He's moved it up 6 spots, so good work for the Hillbilly Flannel Co. Unknown Paints and Capsule of Time, W Energy, and Broken Axle Motorsports got them a driver there tonight. Robert Ballard Jr. on a tear. That beautiful red, white, and blue camouflage paint scheme where you can only find that exclusively at Unknown Paints. All right, he's right up to the back bumper here of Adam Herr. Adam, a lap car. He's going to go ahead and let this guy yield down. But it's back up to the front here. Your leader, Rafe. Smolden into 2, closing the gap. There's Andrew back there. Cole Howard in the 4. Robert Ballard Jr. in the 5. So as he gets closer and closer, Robert Ballard Jr. going to go to the high side here. Oh, man, almost got himself with that little bit of the 52, but he's up 7 spots. Smolden having to come back down the pits here with 7 laps to go. Same with Andrew. They're coming back down the pits here. Looks like fuel saving not on their mind here. Rafe back out. He's still the man to beat. Robert now going to stay out, or what is he doing? He's coming down the pit road here also, so he's going to surrender a few spots. Cole Howard's still out. Craig and Van Meter. 7 laps to go. Some guys are going to be able to get a lap back here if they stayed out. Some guys will be able to get a lap back here, I'm sure. That's Cole Howard down to the number 2. Craig in the 3. Van Meter still in the 7, but it'll click update here in just a moment. And the 8 of Brandon Park, same with him. But Rafe, your leader, in the pits as he comes in and grabs himself 4 sets of tires. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Cole Howard still the man out here tonight. Craig in the 3, the 4 of Smolden. Brandon Parks in the 7. There's Robert Ballard Jr. coming out of the pits using that blend line. Get him some of that. Anthony Monroe and the boys, but right now it's Cole Howard, your leader. Rafe in the 2 and Craig in the 3 as he comes down the pits here with 6 laps left to go. Robert Ballard Jr. in the mix here, and there is Anthony Monroe in the 10 spot. And John Wayne looking to make a pass here. Lap car right ahead of him. But it's Cole Howard. 5 laps left to go. He is your leader. Robert Ballard Jr. able to get up there and make the pass also. Brandon Parks back here in the 6, and there's Billy Van Meter trying to work his way in also. All right, now your top 3 as it is. Cole Howard, Rafe, and Justin Smolden. Andrew back there in the number 4 spot. As we're going to see some more pit strategies come into play here. Some of the veteran drivers will have to come in and grab a pit. Andrew in that number 4 spot right now, digging hard. 4 laps left to go here tonight. Cole Howard still your leader. Rafe digging on him in the 2. Smolden back there in the 3. And there is Andrew in the 4. Billy Van Meter in the 5. Parks in the 6. With 4 laps left to go here, Robert Ballard Jr. able to make the pass here on Brandon Parks. Robert Ballard Jr., 3 laps to go. He's up to the number 6 spot. Parks back out to the lead lap. Back off the lead lap, I should say. I apologize for that. Cole Howard still the man out there. Rafe and Smolden. Your top 3. Andrew there in the 4 of Billy Van Meter in the 5. And Robert Ballard Jr. in that number 6 spot here tonight. Brandon Parks in the 7. Adam Herr back there in the 8. And the 9 of Craig. As we have 3 laps left to go here at Kansas, folks. What a race we had here. Rafe back there, green flag the whole way through. Justin Smolden in that P3 spot. So if Cole Howard can hang on and has got enough fuel, he's coming to the white flag this time by. And he is going to not make it. Cole Howard coming into the pits. Rafe out there. He's your new leader with the white flag coming out. Rafe trying to make it one more time in the 18 capsule of time. Justin Smolden now into the 2. Andrew into the 3. Billy Van Meter into the 4. Cole had to go back into the pits. It's the 18, the young man out of Montana. Can he win it? Trying to hold him off. White flag out. for Rafe. One more turn as they work their way around 3, heading to 4. There is your race winner. Rafe getting it done here tonight out of Montana. Justin Smolden into 2, and Andrew rounds out your top 3. Unofficial results left of the screen. My, oh my, what a race we had there, boys. There's your race winner, Rafe, out of Montana. All right, great stuff. Top 3, start finish line. Rafe, Smolden, and Andrew. Good stuff, guys. Man, oh man, what a run there. There's your race winner out of Montana getting it done here tonight. Smolden into 2, and Andrew back there in that number 3 spot tonight. So there you have it. Your top 3 guys coming up here for some post-race interviews tonight. All right, here comes our guy. But big win again here tonight for Broken Axle. Rafe and all the boys over in Montana. Get the mic set up here for him in just a second. We'll cue him up and we'll get him rolling here. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight. We got Andrew out of Pennsylvania. Andrew, you got a copy. Andrew, you got a copy. I think we lost Andrew here tonight. Great work, top 3. Fantastic. All right, we'll head over now to our 2nd place driver, Justin Smolden out of White Lake, Michigan. You got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, oh man, great run out there tonight, man. Dominating performance, up another spot from where you qualified. Pit strategy was definitely key here tonight. You wanted to save early, maybe run it late, but man, oh man, what a race we had here tonight at Kansas. Break down your race.
Yeah, I was. My main goal is obviously just to keep it clean and hope for the best, and whatnot. Some of these guys were pit strategy or fuel strategy, and well, we all know I have no idea how to do any of that. So green flag waved, and I was hammered down. And obviously, I knew what Billy was up to once he went high in, I think, 3 and just let the rest of us go. And at that point, it was, I don't know how to save fuel really in these things. So I hammered down. I probably had an extra pit in there amongst everybody else, but that last pit, man, I took, obviously full of fuel again and went with the right sides only, and I needed one more lap. I think I would have had Rafe, but hell of a race out of the top 3 here, out of everybody really. We went caution free, so that also played a huge factor in how all of us were running out here. But we probably half of the field probably wanted at least one caution to make it make sense. But hell, P2, I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know me, I don't like caution, so it's a beautiful thing here tonight to start the week off. Strong caution to free through the first race, and dominating performance again here tonight, Smolden into P2. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, we're going to give it up to Choice and Key Sports, everybody that shows up for this 203 Truck Series. I appreciate you all. I know Nighthawk appreciates it, and it's a hell of a showing. Smaller crowd today, but, shit happens, right? So, mini series, and we'll be back at it I think next season it's a road course only, I think is what we came up with, but we'll figure it out afterward. But hell of a race. Like I said, I appreciate everybody showing up for this. It's always fun. I love these trucks, and yeah, give it up to Nighthawk for putting up with our bullshit all the time.
Yeah, my pleasure. Absolutely. Great work out there tonight, Justin Smolden, P2 here at Kansas. All right, whatever, down to your race winner, Rafe out of Montana. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, you had that Top Hat Brakes capsule of TimeLLC.com rolling tonight, up 1 spot also from where you qualify. Pit strategy was huge here again tonight for you boys, and you guys were doing on different strategies there from the team standpoint, it looked like, and you're able to pull off the big win here, man. Break down your race a little bit for us.
Yeah, at the beginning, everyone, you could tell everyone was saving, and we almost left them, so I figured we got so ahead that pitting a second time wasn't gonna be bad. So my pit entrance was on point this whole race. I noticed Smollen was going in conservative, so I knew I had to push that last one. Ended up only taking half, like 3.4 gallons of fuel I needed, and I think that's what got me the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Great win out here tonight at Kansas. And who's the great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank Capsule of Time LLC, 614 Setups, 614 Graphics, Unknown Paints. Robert really killed this paint scheme on this truck. I love it. Top Hat Brakes and all the Broken Axle guys for helping me and you for putting on the league.
Absolutely. There you have it. Rafe picking up the big win here tonight at Kansas. Second place driver is going to be Smolden and Andrew in the top 3 here tonight. Great work, boys.